I'm Ruth Mathews, the Executive Director of the Water Footprint Network. We're an organization that works around the world on advancing the concept of water footprint and applying water footprint assessment. I'm here in South Africa for the first time and very excited about what I find here. Obviously, there's serious water problems in certain places in South Africa. And those water problems really require a concerted effort from all communities, all sectors. And the water footprint is one tool that is available to companies and governments, to academia, to organizations and civil society to better understand how water is used and how it is polluted, and to think about ways that we can reduce the impacts of our water use. So for instance, a water footprint is a way of understanding how a company, for instance, is using water at its facility or using water from its inputs in its supply chain. Now, some companies are leaders in taking on the water footprint and water footprint assessment. And those leaders are the companies that understand that they're facing water risk, and they understand that if they want to protect their business from a perspective of having access to clean water, from a perspective of having a good reputation in the local and global community, and from the perspective of being good financial stewards to their stakeholders, that they need to address water risk. And they need to look at the ways that they can make improvements both within their own fence and in their supply chain. There's many companies that are concerned about getting started with this. In fact, some companies I've heard don't want to do a water footprint because they're afraid as soon as they do a water footprint, someone will use it against them. That's not the spirit of doing a water footprint and water footprint assessment. The spirit of doing it is that it's a tool to open up understanding and to open up a dialogue so that we can move away from an adversarial and fear-based approach to our impacts on water resources, to one that is collaborative, to one that engages discussion, engages different communities, different sectors, and in a dialogue to open up innovative solutions. And so the water footprint is not to be used as a tool to compare one company to another, to compare one product to another. It's more a tool to be able to open up that dialogue, and so that we can move together towards those innovative solutions that will bring us in better balance with our water resources, so that we can have thriving communities, so that we can have ecosystems in the environment, and so that local communities have the water that they need now and into the future.